welcome to Funshine Place. Today we're going to be making some really cute Barbie earrings. I just switched to my smaller tripod, that way you can see all the tiny little details that will be going on in this project. So for the first earring, you're going to need to grab a charm like this. Now for this one, you will need 2 charms. You will only need beads from 1 charm though. So you'll just need actually the center little O-ring for the earring. You will also need 2 jump rings. These are golden ones because everything else is gold. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier. You're going to need like these center rings, and I'm also going to be using these jewelry pliers. Now, I'm pretty sure scissors will work, but the reason I'm using this is because it has those little rounding edges, some flattening part, and it also has this little cutting tool. So that's what I was saying about scissors. They might work. I think they should if you have really thin wire, and the only thing is going to be rounding it. I don't know, maybe you could try rounding it on like the tip of a pencil or maybe a pen. That might also work if you don't have any jewelry pliers. And eye pins. I chose to use gold. I'm just going to grab my eye pin right here, and then I'm going to take my jewelry pliers, and I'm going to start off by slipping it through the little hole on the eye pin. And I'm just going to slightly pinch it and open it, just enough to slip on an O-ring or a jump ring. So it should look like this. Then I'm going to take my jump ring and I'm just going to slide it on, and then I'm going to grab my jewelry pliers again, and I'm going to use this little pinching part to close it. This is why I would recommend having a set of jewelry pliers. You can use individual pliers like for the individual functions, but I recommend using the 3-in-1 because it's just easier. So now that you have that slid on, it should look just like this. And then we're going to grab the larger O-ring from one of the charms, and as you can see, it's kind of open. So we're going to slide off 3 of these little beads. They're tiny, and we're just going to slide those onto the bigger ring. Now, if you don't have a larger ring, then you could probably just use another smaller jump ring. I don't think it would really make a difference, but I just thought that this kind of gave it more of like a spread out look. But if you don't have one, then that's perfectly fine. So then we're just going to put this in here. This is actually the hardest part because you have to hold everything down so you're able to pinch it shut. Now I'm having a bit of a hard time doing this because this is usually the hardest part about doing this. So I'm just going to hold it like this and pinch. Now you want to be careful not to pinch it so much that it deforms the shape like the circle, or else it'll look a little deformed. So be very careful when doing this part. So there, I kind of squished it a little, so I'm just gonna like try my best, and it looks really good. So make sure that it's shut so none of your stuff slips off. Now that this set is done, let's move on to our next set of earrings. For our next set of earrings, I picked up some tassel charms at Hobby Lobby. I've chosen to use these dark magenta pink ones. Since the O-rings are silver, I'm going to be using silver eye pins. So I'm going to speed this one up a little because the process is the same for every single pair of earrings. So all you gotta do is grab your jewelry pliers, open up that eye pin, slip on the O-ring, which that's if you're using an extra O-ring. For this set of earrings, I'm literally just slipping on the charm. And now I'm going to pinch it, and now I've got my little Barbie tassel earrings. I also found these seashell earrings at Hobby Lobby on sale. So I just switched back to gold eye pins because the seashells O-rings are also gold. And you can add as many extra jump rings as you want. I personally don't like super dangly earrings, so that's why I've kept them relatively short, even though some of the charms are a little larger. Now we're done. Let's move on to the next set. And probably the biggest bang for your buck making these earrings would be these resin flower charms. They are the perfect size for an earring, and they are only $4, and if you catch them on sale, they're even less. While I'm sitting here making these earrings, I figured I would tell you guys how we started our channel. So my sisters and I had been making videos way before we had even created a channel. We had been sharing them with our friends, and we just loved doing it. So after begging our mom for a very long time, she finally said yes to creating a channel. So we uploaded our very first video, and here we are now. Enough of the rambling, let's start making these really cute butterfly earrings. I've chosen to use these clear butterfly charms. This video might seem a little long, but I just really wanted to showcase the wide variety of styles of earrings that you can make. You can make earrings with pretty much any of the charms at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any craft store, or even if you find charms off of Amazon. It just depends on how big you like your earrings and how long you like them. I don't particularly prefer my earrings huge, so that's why I'm sticking to the relatively smaller charms. I picked up this really large pack of seashell earrings. I chose to use these really iridescent blue seashell charms from that one pack because I just really gravitate towards anything under the sea, so I thought these blue ones were really pretty. I love octopus and I love fish. I have a 45-gallon fish tank, which in an upcoming video I will be showing how to make a miniature aquarium and then have a little bit of my real life fish tank in that video. So we did show on camera how to pierce a doll's ear in our autumn doll makeover video. So I'll just talk about the two methods of piercing a doll's ears. So method number one is just going to be piercing her ears with a clear thumbtack without doing anything to her. Method number two is going to be boiling water, putting it in a glass cup, and then you're going to dip her head into the boiling water, swirl it around for about 30 seconds, let it get really squishy, not too squishy towards melting though. And then you're going to pierce her ears. But the only downfall to that is there's a possibility that her plastic will stiffen as it cools, which will mean her face will look defunct and deformed, and I did not try that method because I just didn't want that to happen. But I've seen lots of people do it, and lots of people have had success, so I'm sure if you practice enough, then it should be easy. I just decided to play it safe. So now I am putting in her earrings. Now, if you guys try any of these earrings, I would love to hear your experiences in the comments down below. Feel free to put any of your thoughts in the comments because we love our Funshine community. So we're back in Barbie's room, or should I say Barbie's room? This is actually not Barbie's room because we are working on converting all of our bookshelves into a Barbie house. So we've already done the kitchen and we just made a video about it. So if you haven't watched that video and you're interested in watching us transform our bookshelf into a kitchen, please consider watching that video. Let's focus on looking at these earrings on the finished doll. I am in love with how these earrings turned out. They are just so perfect. They look so realistic, and I just love the variety of options that we can make these earrings into. We have a lot of content coming out within the next few months over the course of the holidays, so if you want to stay tuned for all of that content, make sure you're subscribed and you have that notification bell turned on, because you won't want to miss our upcoming videos. We wanted to give a shout out to Barbie's Best Day. Thank you so much for subscribing, and we love your content. Now, if you guys haven't checked out her content yet, please consider doing so because she did some really cool videos. Now, if you guys would like a shout out, then make sure you comment #3FF and you will get a shout out next Friday. We always love to hear what you guys want to see and what you guys comment. We've already had a video request that we are working on filming, so if you guys have any video requests, then please consider commenting them because we would love to hear all of your thoughts. We just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of our subscribers and anyone who's watching this video. We just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch one of our videos. We hope that this content is helpful to you. We hope that you enjoy watching it. And we just wanted to say thank you. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye!